how long did that period of like
Right.
working, building without seeing results last? Like, are we talking 2-3 months? Are we talking a year?
6 months. For me, it was 6 months. It took me 6 months on Instagram to reach 1,000 followers and get like real traction and interest around what I was doing. At the beginning, if I was making like 100 or 200 views in the first week, it was great. But I think as well, like seeing that it was going up, even slowly, but it was going up, it was like motivating. But yeah, it took me on Instagram, it took me 6 months to reach the 1,000 followers. And on YouTube, I think it took me 10 or 11 months, something like this.
And again, was it those 6 months to a year? Was that consistently posting?
Oh yeah,
without,
consistently
like, missing?
posting. Like I said, three to four times on Instagram. Didn't miss one day, or didn't miss one upload. And YouTube every 2 weeks. But same, didn't really miss anything. It's when I tried right after that to go to one a week while still having a full-time job that I missed because it was just not sustainable for me. And it comes down to also the quality of the content and, what type of videos you make, because there's content that is easier to make than others. My videos were just not. It's just very long to make. But that's just on me, It was more like 2 years until it really exploded.
Yeah, that was my next question. So
Yeah.
like the first shed of light in the tunnel, right, was 6 months, and then from then on, like for example, was your first 1,000 harder than your second 1,000, or like was every 1,000 slowly getting faster? How was your progression? Let's say until like 10K, where when you reach the 10K, you could say you have somewhat of a following, on Instagram, for example.
Well, on Instagram, it took me, like I said, 6 months to get to 1,000 followers. And then in August, which was at 8 months, because I started in January, this is where one of my reels got over 100, 200K views, which this put me up to the 5K views, subscribers, sorry. But it was very, like, the curve was, like this, and then it went... Gotcha. And then again, very slow. Because the thing is, when that first, blow up happened, I was not ready for it at all. I didn't know how to handle it. And so it completely died again and needed a break. It was very weird. Didn't know how to handle all this. Yeah. And so, it just plateaued again. But I still continued to post consistently without missing anything. And then it took another year and a half until the million view videos,
wow.
which in December last year, which then allowed me to, got me to the 48K, and all that. But yeah.
I love that. That's so inspiring that there's a lot of hard work in the dark. For you to be able to see the light. And I feel like that's a common theme in everybody that's been able to grow a fan base. So that's really motivating.